Hello everybody, me over here, and this is the second episode of MineCreate series in which create mod mainly, and in the last episode we've made the windmill, as you can see. It generates just over 1500 SU, or stress units if you will, and we also made the wheat farm, which hasn't been working quite much. I haven't played this world since the last time I've recorded, which is like 5 days. Anyway, in today's episode, I'd like to make the iron farm. In case you don't know, if you search up iron ingot, of course you can make it through blasting the ores itself, through crushing, smelting, whatever. However, in the early games of Create Mod, you can make iron via making iron nuggets, which you then get from bulk washing the gravel, which is only like 12% chance, with 25% of flint. So, where you get the gravel from? You get it from milling cobblestone, or even crushing it. And how do you get the cobblestone, you may ask? Well, you can't really make cobblestone unless you like crush ores or anything. But if you know how to play Minecraft, you probably know about the infinite cobblestone generator. In vanilla Minecraft, we say. You just need some water, some lava, and in our case, because we have a create mod, we can utilize the drill, mechanical drill. You can use it to mine stuff, as you can see. It utilizes the rotational power to then destroy the cobblestone, in this case oak, but in our case it will destroy the cobblestone. So we have some work to do. So maybe we should start from making the cobblestone farm itself, and I reckon either this place, or we can utilize that place next to that house. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a perfect place for a cobblestone farm, also an iron farm. And while I'm at it, because flint, I believe it's gonna be useful at some way. Yeah, you can make andesite with flint, gravel and lava, so then we can use andesite to make andesite alloys. So in the future, when we will have the infinite lava source, which I'll explain, like when we will be making infinite lava source, it will help us make andesite alloys, which is gonna be very cool, very useful thing. But again, it's early game, we can't do that much. So, we're gonna probably need a platform, I think. Also, I see fire here, so there's probably some lava. Yep, there's lava in here, so that's gonna be easy. But yeah, I think something in the theme of the village houses will do, so cobblestone base, oak logs and oak wood. And I believe I've got some cobblestone with me. Just a bit, but it will do for now, definitely. My thinking is we can do it 5 by 10. It would make sense, though I fear it's gonna be too big or too small either way. Oh, we also have to take into account of the corners here, so we're gonna be very limited by the place, but that's gonna be a cool challenge. Let's say that this will be our platform for now. In case we're gonna have to expand it, I will, but I reckon this will do just perfectly fine. We now have to get some oak wood, or oak logs, if you will. I guess we'd have to get like 4 per corner, which will give you 12 oak logs, and an additional for the beams, but once I get to the beam style, I'll get the oak logs for now. Oh yeah, I have 12 already, so Oh, I need 16. Okay, I'm bad at math. Okay, so my idea is we're gonna put lava in here. It's gonna flow down, and because it has contact with the water that's waterlogged inside this oak traveler, it's gonna turn to cobblestone. Then we're gonna have a drill in here, which will mine the cobblestone. Anyway, where was I? The drill is gonna mine cobblestone, which will get on a kelp drive or whatever its name is, belt, yeah, belt, which is gonna move items this way. Then we're gonna have a mill in here, which is gonna transform the cobblestone into a gravel, and then it's gonna come out of the mill, and it's gonna get washed by some water fans or the encased washing or whatever it was named. And that will allow us to get some iron nuggets, which will then get into a chest that's gonna be here probably. It will somehow fit here, so that's great. I can get lava and I'll need to get brass either way, so that's gonna be copper and zinc, I believe. Yeah, told you, it's gonna make cobblestone. Alright, so as I've said, we need kelp for making the mechanical belts, and either we find it here, or maybe here, or maybe I have to explore furthermore. So we're gonna make a boat and probably go up north, I think. I think that's gonna be our best bet at this point. I think that's kelp. Oh, cause this part is still in ocean. And this one has like pink kelp? Okay. So we're gonna replant at least 15 of these, because we're gonna need more of this in the future. Then I guess I'll need 2 gearboxes. I'll need the chain, encased chain, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, encased chain drive, in case you don't know what it does. It lets you transform the rotational power across little blocks, and it even rotates. Yeah, just like that. Because it's all on a chain, you know. And yeah. It will also allow us to place a drill in here, so everything will be connected to one power source. We're gonna have to then get power from... I can just probably steal some power from here and then place a gearbox in here and a cogwheel to make it spin. Because the mill needs rotational power, or it can get power from below via a shaft, but that's something that we can't do right now. So we're gonna have to make more azurite alloys. And sadly I'm all out of alloys. I guess we're gonna go mining, since I've also got a backpack. And yeah, although before we do that, there are upgrades to these backpacks, and my favorite one is the tool switcher. Tool swapper, okay, that's what it's called. It's using redstone, wooden tools, iron, and the upgrade base, which needs strings, iron, and the leather. Luckily I have all of those. Okay, I'm gonna retire my iron pickaxe, cause we've got the diamond one. Not gonna need that really. Okay. And we can place our tools in here. We're gonna memory all of them. And let's say I hold a sword and want to destroy cobblestone, it's gonna change to a pickaxe. Now I can mine wood with an axe, and that way I have saved 5 inventory slots, hotbar slots. Okay. So now we can go mining. I think we can also utilize zinc instead of iron, like last time. Ooh. Oh! No, fuck that shit. I'm not. No. Where are we? Oh, on the other island, okay. And the rain just went up. Great. So, I'm gonna just place this backpack right here. And that's a lot of items, so... I'm gonna make another chest. We need andesite. I guess that's gonna be enough. Andesite, like almost 2.5 stacks. Yeah. And utilize a chest, maybe? Yep. Anyway, let's talk the iron farm. As I've said, we're gonna need the encased chain drive, which also you can make from the zinc nuggets, so that's a big save. And another 2 blocks got destroyed. Anyway, let's make the drill. And let me guess the recipe. Or maybe it's inversed, I suppose. So like this. Actually, let's prepare everything before I do. I could use zinc nuggets. Where the hell did I put zinc? Here, okay. Let's do like 2. We're also gonna have to get like stable source of power, and my thinking is we could like place some water wheels alongside the river. Like dig some here so the water will just naturally flow in. So we need one like this, and then or oh, the great villager. And I could use some zinc. Like, I mean, I already got some, so like, not really, but I just want to see his future trades, you know? A drill and some more iron, so 20 iron just from 5 emeralds. Well, let's get better, maybe some better tools. I'm just gonna get some cobble thieves plate too, just for building blocks. I will need more food. And I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, flint and steel. Okay, two biomes next to each other. Sadly no fortress in sight whatsoever. There's a bastion in here, so I guess we could go here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to turn back, because we're gonna have to get some blaze burners. Bro, I have a golden backpack, you should have like... Oh... Yeah. That makes sense though. The chest plate is like... the most important thing, so... I guess I'm gonna have to live with that. There's also another bastion that here's a fortress. I'm gonna loot those two bastions and then we're gonna loot the fortress, I guess. There's two of them. Oh fuck. Very nice. I could also use obsidian, because I'm gonna need that for the train tracks. The train freaking casing. Well, yeah. I almost fucking died. Oh shit! First half of this bastion. Mending! Let's fucking go. There's the chief. The piglin brute. I don't want anything to do with it. Silk touch. Another W. Friggin' enchant. So now we can get to the fortress. Finally. That's gonna hurt. Fuck. Basically it. Now, to make the brass filter, we also need election tube, for which we need polished rose quartz, for which we need sandpaper, and rose quartz, for which we need quartz. That's why I also made some quartz. That's why I also need another chest. Okay, redstone, quartz. What the fuck is quartz? There's 9. Really? Only 9 quartz, okay. I can walk with that for now. There we go. So now I need the election tube. So I just need pressed iron. And then I need some brass. Where did I put the brass? There, okay. And I need dried coal. Just like that. Now I can put a kill drive from this point to here. Nice. And I'll be able to waterlog this brass funnel. They said, I'm sorry. What the fuck do you... Okay. I'm gonna have to place another brass funnel here. So instead of just dropping one gravel, it will drop like a stack at a time. I need a mill and andesite funnel, which we already have somewhere, I think. Yeah. We need encased pan, for which we need a shaft and andesite casing and a propeller. I also need a millstone, for which we need a cogwheel, any type of stone, and that's it. Do I have any cogwheels? Do I have any cogwheels? I don't have any cogwheels. That's pretty much it. Well, of course I need to encase the water itself, so it won't flow out. But for now... it will mine. This drill will actually just destroy this cobblestone. It will go through this andesite funnel into the millstone, which I need to get powered. Which will then process the cobblestone into a gravel, which will then get washed by our encased fan into either a iron nugget or a flint. And will be in here. Pretty straightforward process. So now we have to get some water wheels for the power. Let's say this area, I suppose. Let's get like 8, I think. Is it 8? That's 7 and 8, so let's just... Yep. So now I need lots and lots of wood. And you probably noticed I have a problem with cutting trees, and we can utilize a mechanical saw, so the trees will just get cut instantly. If I remember correctly, yeah, I've got a hand crank, so no need to craft another one. And the whole tree we cut this way, the way I'm facing, and I can just grab all the things I need. And I can place a small water wheel in here, so it will double in speed and also give us 256 stress units. Just, well, not for free, but like, you know. And now, as I've said, I'm gonna use some gearing magic to get maximum speed, which is 256 rotations or revolutions per minute. I mean, technically I have brass, so I could make the... what's it called now? I could make the rotational speed controller, for which we need precision mechanism, for which we need deployers, for which we need... where's the deploy at? For which we need a brass hand, an electron tube, and brass hand. I could do that. I will make that. So we need 4 brass for the hand itself. Now we can utilize this hand to make the deployer with andesite casing and electron tube. So we need another brass line, which we already have. We have andesite casing. Holy... oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Just like that. Anyway. Deployer. I think it is a depot. Like. So now, to make the precision mechanism, we need to 5 times give it a cogwheel, large cogwheel, and then iron nugget. And we have 80% chance of making precision mechanism and 20% of making anything else. And you start from a golden sheet. Apparently not a brass sheet, which surprised me. So. Nice, we got it first try. And now we can do other things. Oh, no, I'm getting too carried away. All I need is a rotation speed controller, for which we need a brass casing. There we go. And also a big cogwheel. Now I could use a gearbox and technically encased chain drive, though I don't have any more. And it's mining, but it goes the wrong way, so I can just reverse the speed, and now it goes the good way, and it's already grinding, and I can then waterlog this block, and now it should be making iron for us. Let's see. Would be a great idea. Yeah, just like that. It's now... I forgot to make a list filter. I'm sorry. Iron nuggets and flint. Do I have any? Yes, I do have any flint. And now I can come back with this. And we've successfully made the iron farm. Where's the drill? Snow is quashing the gravel. And from 32 gravel, on average, because it's, you know, random, we should be getting 4 iron nuggets and 12 flint. So now the only thing that's left to do is to make this a bit prettier. So, almost finished. I forgot we need windows. It's very basic, but it's just the second episode. And thinking about the fact that I've made the brass age, we started with I've made the rotational speed controller, and we have song Palm at the episode 2. It's just magnificent news for me. So I guess that's gonna be everything for this episode. In the next episode we will be making an enchantment table, a full 32 levels enchantment table. I'll explain that once we get there. We're also gonna make a steam engine, possibly. I think that's gonna be our best bet. I think that's gonna be it. Because for the steam engine we're gonna have to start the trains to transport the lava from the nether to the overworld, to then fuel up blazes to make rotational power, because it's just, as the name suggests, steam engine is generating power from the steam itself, and then we'd have tons and tons of powers, tons and tons of stress units, but that's something again for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave the like, subscribe, and comment if you think I should change something or if you have any suggestion. And that's pretty much it. Thank you again so much all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.